It's hard to pay attention when you're hungry at school.
It's sometimes hard to focus because you're focused on when your next meal is.
When I'm in the cafeterias, I still, especially at the high school, I still see kids who don't go eat. And in my mind, I think it's because, I don't have the $4.90 to go buy my lunch.
Because that's an uncomfortable conversation to have, especially because of the stigma that comes with it. So a lot of students that don't have access to food don't talk about this.
My teacher last year, she would take money out of her paycheck and just get little stacks from the dollar store. Kids could come by, grab a snack if they needed, because they may not have access to that at home.
I've been teaching for 25 years and I teach American history, and throughout the years I've witnessed more and more of a need, like a food need. We all know that a kid's academic success is directly tied to food intake. What a great way to make our world just better, our society better, if we provide kids with adequate meals daily. I feel like that's a very small thing to do for kids every day.
I think about this a lot, that, the state gives us money for our transportation. They give us money for when we had COVID and they asked for monies for Chromebooks for every kid. So we're all one-on-one. So we really don't need a textbook. We can teach them. We can get them here with transportation. But that meal, we just cannot do that if we can get our legislators on board and to see that this is not only happening in Chesapeake, which is in Lawrence County, and how happening throughout the state. It doesn't have to be rural, it doesn't have to be Appalachian. It can be downtown Columbus, Cleveland, Toledo, Cincinnati. And I just talked to her head cook today, and she goes, if it was free, we'd be serving them all.
They would perform better emotionally. They would be able to regulate their emotions better. They would have less behavior issues, less mental issues if they just had access to food.
It would definitely take stress off parents and kids to know that their kids are going to get to eat during school.
And I can promise you, we see hungry kids in need every single day. There's not one day in 25 years that I have not witnessed someone in need.
A free lunch for everybody would not only save us money, but prepare our kids. And our kids would move throughout the day without worrying about, hey, I'm hungry. And I think it would be a real solid time for our legislators to take a look and help us with this burden.
It makes a huge difference in their academic success. One of the things I'm really proud of were our state test scores. We met the American History Indicator, which was the only one I believe met in Lawrence County. And I do think meeting those basic needs can make a kid's academic success so much greater. And I see that every single day. There's no doubt that that evidence exists because I witness it. If you feed them and help them, they will academically succeed.